The new LaCie Mobile SSD is designed with the Mac user in mind. Welcome everyone, it is Andrew here from AppleInsider, and we're going to take a look at the LaCie Mobile SSD that was announced this year at CES 2019. LaCie actually announced two different drives, the mobile drive and the mobile SSD. Both look very similar, with the mobile drive running up to 5 terabytes in size and the mobile SSD going up to 2 terabytes. Mobile drive is great if you're looking for a lot of portable storage, where the mobile SSD is going to be perfect if you're doing something that needs a lot of speed, such as editing 4K video on the go. Mobile SSD is also far more portable and way smaller in size. All of these new drives are equipped with USB-C. Inside the box, you're going to have the drive itself and then 2 USB-C cables. We see this a lot with USB-C drives. They include both a legacy cable and a forward-thinking cable. So for most people out there, you're going to use the USB-C to USB-C cable. That's going to be ideal for the latest Macs, whether it's the MacBook Pro, iMacs, Mac Mini, any of those you can use with this USB-C to USB-C cable. It's also a fairly good length. We've seen some really short cables. This is a nice one that's going to be great for portability, but not too long. The other option is going to be the USB-C to USB-A cable, which is going to give you some legacy compatibility, whether it's a Windows machine or just an older Mac that hasn't jumped onto the USB-C bandwagon quite yet. The mobile SSD is fairly small. It's going to be about the same width as an iPhone XS Max and the same thickness of an iPhone XS Max, but it's going to be far shorter. It has a really nice diamond cut design that actually feels really great in the hand. Now, there is no pouch or anything included in the box, which means you have the potential to maybe scratch some other devices if you just toss this into a bag. So we would have preferred they include something like that in the box, but overall we absolutely love the design. The mobile SSD comes in a wonderful space gray finish to match the MacBook Pros, while the mobile drive comes in both moon silver and space gray, though the space gray will only be available through Apple. Let's go ahead and hook this up to our MacBook Pro and see how the performance actually stacks up. LaCie says this should get around 540 Mbps, and in our testing, we got close to those results. That 540 number is usually associated with the read speed, where the write speed is a little bit slower. Our write speeds were usually around 475 Mbps, where our read speeds were higher at 518 on average. Now, out of the gate, this came formatted as exFAT, which is just a more modern version of FAT32. It's a universal file format that allows this drive to work both on Mac and on Windows without any need to reformat the drive. We were curious at how it would perform if we reformatted it into a different drive structure, particularly for Macs, so we redid it inside of Disk Utility as an APFS drive. We then reperformed all of our tests, including a file transfer where we moved over 200 files from our local SSD to the external SSD and measured how fast it was able to perform that action. We performed both of those tests as an exFAT drive and as an APFS drive. Once we reformatted it, we got roughly the same speeds in our actual Blackmagic disk speed test, but that's pretty much to be expected. In real world usage, however, we saw some big differences. When we transferred those 216 image files that weighed 7.64 gigs from our internal SSD to the LaCie Mobile SSD, it took 29.3 seconds to complete when formatted as exFAT. When we did it in APFS, it only took 20.15. We saw similar results when we moved larger files as well as these large batches of files. So if you're picking this up and you're a Mac user and you don't plan to use this with any Windows machines at all, we recommend jumping into Disk Utility, choosing the drive, erasing it and reformatting it as an APFS option. Don't forget, however, that when you do this, everything is erased on that drive, so make sure you haven't stored anything on there before you proceed to actually erase it and reformat. Mac users in general want a device that not only performs well, but looks great too. And that's what you can generally expect from LaCie devices. We love the design of the new mobile SSD and mobile drive, and we know that we can count on it for backing up machines or editing video while on the go. To make things even better, LaCie includes other perks, such as a 2-year warranty on the drive and a 3-year warranty on the mobile SSD, a free month of Creative Cloud with all the apps included, and data recovery services should anything ever go bad. Grab the drive or SSD at the links below.
If you enjoyed this video, like it and hit that subscribe button. Also, check out our price guide, which makes it extremely easy to find the best deals on Apple products updated daily. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next video.